With new footage from inside the Capitol riot.
Nancy Pelosi. We paid for it. Nancy Pelosi.
You can hear insurrectionists shouting, "Where's Nancy?" as they demanded to know where House Speaker Nancy Pelosi was being hidden. This new video is just released by The New Yorker. As federal investigators continue their search for those who attacked the Capitol, a San Francisco man has been identified as taking part in the crime. In fact, as KPIX5's John Ramos reports, he identified himself.
On Friday, the FBI filed a criminal complaint against a man named Daniel Goodwin. And it wasn't hard to find him because he told the entire world his name while he was committing the crime. Like a lot of angry Trump supporters, Goodwin hasn't kept his feelings to himself. He posted this video on Twitter after getting a ticket for refusing to wear a face mask on a minibus.
There's no proof there's a pandemic, there's no proof that I am or was sick, and there's no proof that wearing a mask would stop or slow the spread.
His social media offerings include images of the Proud Boys logo. And in another post, Goodwin wrote that he was heading to Washington to take part in the Capitol protest. And that's when the world learned his name. The FBI complaint says a far-right extremist known as Baked Alaska was live streaming the break-in, including this now famous shot of a police officer posing for a selfie. But he also captured video of Goodwin, who walked up and identified himself live on camera. Goodwin also posted on Instagram that he was inside, but didn't break or take anything. But retired FBI Special Agent Matthew Young says that's no excuse under the law.
Even if you're not an organizer, if you follow somebody in like that, you're just as guilty as the person who organized it. And you're just as guilty as the person who did the damage. That's how the conspiracy laws work, is if you're any part of it, you get charged with all of it.
Young says the government could decide to file conspiracy charges using the RICO organized crime statute.
Those are substantial sentences. If a U.S. attorney were to able to prove those charges, that would put a lot of people in jail for a long time.
But he thinks that would be applied to the instigators of the attack, not someone like Goodwin, who is currently charged with illegally entering a restricted building and doing so with the intent of disrupting government business.
So if it's just that and it stays just at those charges, I would see that he wouldn't be incarcerated. He'd probably be offered a deal, which he'd probably want to take.
Of course, the irony here is Goodwin probably wouldn't be in trouble right now if he had only been wearing a mask. In San Francisco, John Ramos, KPIX5.
The FBI has opened at least 150 cases so far, and more than 70 people have been arrested. There's no word yet if Daniel Goodwin is among them.